Anytime I ask you to reach up and touch your nose, if I ask you to reach up and touch your nose, this too relaxes you as you drift off 2 times, 3 times deeper. Sound or asleep than you were before, any noise you hear from the audience. It reassures you that you're not alone. Those are your friends out there. They'll protect you. They'll always look out after your best interest. Except for that lady right there. Don't trust that woman. She looks like my ex-wife. As you drift off 2 times deeper, sound or asleep. At this point, folks, the more you applaud, the deeper they go, the more fun we are going to have. 2 times deeper, sound or asleep. I'm going to hand each one of you a helium balloon. I want you to hold on to the string of this balloon nice and tight now, because as I fill this balloon up with more and more helium, it's going to get really big. And as it gets bigger, it's going to begin to float higher and higher. And as it floats higher and higher, it's your job to just hold on to that balloon now nice and tight. As we begin to fill it with lots of helium. That balloon's getting huge, floating way up above your head. It begins to pull you upright in your chair. As that balloon gets bigger and bigger, floating higher and higher, you may need 2 hands to hold on to that balloon as it gets larger, fuller, bigger. That balloon's getting huge, floating way up above your head. It may even begin to pull you right out of your seat. It's the size of a pickup truck, a big dually with a king cab. And look at the size of those tires as they get larger, bigger, fuller. We're going to cut the string now, and as we do, you'll watch the balloon float away. And as it floats away, you'll find your chair, you'll sit down and sleep. Snip! Well, some wise guy here at the fair, we found glue and he put paste all over your seat, and you sat down on that chair, and now you're glued fast to that seat. You can't get up. You'd like to get up, walk around, visit your friends, get something to eat, something to drink, but right now your bottom's glued fast to that chair and you can't get up. You can sit up, but you can't stand up. Go ahead, try. The more you try, the harder and faster that glue dries, holding your bottom fast, firm, tight down to that seat. It's a whippy little chair. I mean, you could probably carry this chair above your head across this fairgrounds, around the entire park, but right now it's glued to your bum, and you gotta go to the bathroom. Really bad. Man, do you need to go to the can. Oh, you can taste it. You gotta go so bad, your clothes are getting tighter. You're getting that little cramp in your side, you just gotta go wee, wee. Maybe if you yell wee, it'll help relieve the pressure. Go ahead, just yell wee, wee. Louder, wee. Only helps when you're yelling. That's all right. You've all got excellent control of your faculties. Everybody reach up, touch your nose. You won't have to go to the bathroom. Everybody reach up and touch your nose. Except for you. You do anything you want. And then lean to the side and find your pillow. Wherever your head is, that's your pillow. You want to reach up and fluff up your pillow. Make it nice and soft and cushy. Go ahead. Just goof the pillow. Shake the pillow. Pat the pillow. And it's a giant teddy bear pillow, so you just want to wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear and snuggle up with the teddy bear. She found a boy toy. Give your teddy bear a noogie. Noogie the teddy bear. Noogie. Give your teddy bear a wet willy. Wet willy your teddy bear. Folks, these are your stars. Make some noise for all of them. They can hear you. They appreciate it. Man, is it hot up here. I mean, I don't know about down there, but up here on the stage, it's hot. And they got these big theatrical lights. And they're just breathing down on you, and it's hot. And it's humid. And it's sticky. You can feel the sweat beginning to drip down your back and under your arms and across your brow. It's just hot. and humid and sticky. It must be 100 degrees right where you're sitting. It feels like somebody locked you in a tobacco barn with those big heaters going. They use to dry out the tobacco, but it gets really humid like a sauna at first as the tobacco begins to sweat. And it feels like a locker room after everyone's been showering for 45 minutes and you just can't get dry, no matter how hard you try. And the person next to you is starting to smell something awful. The person next to you is starting to reek like an old pair of gym socks. You know that lucky pair that athlete wore game after game? He'd never wash them. They get stiff and crusty in his locker. I'm going to turn your hat around so we can see that pretty face there. Yeah, there you go. It's just hot and humid and sticky, and the person next to you reeks. And I don't know what they had for dinner, but they just let one rip. That was just wrong. They should go to a doctor. They're lifting their leg in the air. I can't believe it. They've got no dignity, no upbringing. Where are they from? Dublin? Silent but deadly. I'll tell you what. Under your chair, you'll find some deodorant. Here, I'll hand you a can. Just take the can of room spray. Spray the person next to you. Go ahead. Just spray them really good. Yeah, just, you know where the smell came from. Just take the cap off and baptize them with it. And now they smell better. And in fact, the person next to you smells really good. What a great smell coming from the person next to you. Yeah, go ahead, lean over, take a whiff. They smell awesome. What is that scent? It's like the gentle essence of a spring bouquet of flowers. It's like potpourri. Check this out. If you lift up their arm, it smells like sweet potato pie. Go ahead, just lift up their arm, take a whiff. Oh, yeah. Can't get enough of that. Go ahead, take another whiff. They don't mind. That's like stealing cookies from a cookie jar. Reach over, scratch the person's head next to you. Go ahead, just scratch their head. Then smell your fingers. Smells like doggy do. Ew, wipe it on them. Yeah, that was nasty. Tell you what, we've got a big industrial fan. We're going to put on the fan. It drops down the temperature, gets rid of that nasty smell, and does that feel good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, you're getting little goosebumps where you were sweating a minute ago. In fact, it's starting to get cold up here. It's starting to get real cold. It's starting to, what is that? That's not an air conditioner, that's a refrigerator unit. It's for a large tractor trailer truck. They use it to transport beef from out in the Midwest and bring it out here to the coast. And then they bring back flash frozen fresh fish. And they bring it back to the Midwest and it's suddenly 25 degrees. Below zero. With the wind chill factor, it's almost 50 below. You get hyperthermia when it gets this cold. You need to snuzzle up with the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can. Psst. Don't blow the horn or I will kiss you. And I drool. It's now bitter cold down to the 25 below zero. You can get hypothermia. You need to snuzzle up with the person next to you. Get warm any way you humanly can. You got to worry about your arms and your legs and your toes and your nose and your belly button. Just wrap your entire body around the person next to you and get warm because it's survival for you and for them. Bitter cold. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What is going on up here? Did you find a boy toy, man? Yeah, never mind. Dude, you want to see something cool? Shake her hand. She'll fall asleep. Good night, gorgeous. Yeah, turn to your right. Shake her hand. Good night. So now you have that effect on women. Yeah, make your hand into a little gun. Reach over here and shoot this young man. Sleep. Nice.
Oh, God. No.
Let's see if it works on this young lady. Yay. Take a handful of it. It's going to take a handful to put him out. Throw it at him. Yay. Shake your own hand. That was excellent. Good night. Make some noise for them. They can hear you. Hey everybody, I got a movie I want to show you. It's the funniest movie you've ever seen. Everyone sit up and check out this film because it is hysterical. There's about 6 laughs per minute. That's 1 every 10 seconds, and it gets funnier too. Ah, this is great. The more the people around you start laughing, the more you start laughing too. Because laughter's contagious that way. They start laughing, you start laughing. Oh, that's great. It's a knee slapper. Ah, people have been known to laugh so hard at this movie they start crying. People have been known to get a stitch in their side. I always get one when I watch the next scene. Here it comes, watch. Oh, that's great. Check out the monkeys. Look at the monkeys. They're jumping up and down making faces at you. Hey, if you make faces at those monkeys, they'll make the same face right back at you. Go ahead, make faces at the monkeys. Yeah, stick out your tongue. They stick out their tongue. Pull on their ears. They pull on their ears. Scratch yourself and watch. They scratch too, just like you do. That's great. Monkeys got bored though. Now they're pushing old people into that mud puddle. Yep, and there's that neighbor you just don't like. You have that one neighbor you just can't stand. He's yelling at the old people, get out of the puddle! Monkeys pushed him in too. You're sitting there, you're laughing, you're having a good time, when suddenly the movie changes into a chick flick. But it's the saddest movie you've ever seen. It's the most heart-wrenching, depressing tearjerker. It just kind of grabs your heartstrings, ties them up in a little knot, and makes you feel sad all over. And everybody's crying. Why would anybody write a movie this sad? How could anybody be in a movie like this? Look at the little boy in the movie. He's about 6 years old. He's hugging his dog, and he loves that dog. And they're going to take away his dog. His parents went on vacation. They never came home, and they don't know what to do with the kid. So they got to send him to a boys' home. And he can't keep the dog if he goes to a boys' home, and he's looking at the man going, no, one more day. One more hour. One more minute. The man grabs the dog by the collar and starts dragging him across the street. The boy screams for his dog, and the dog lunges to get back to the boy and gets hit by a car right in front of the kid. Now he's lost everything, his dog, his parents, his home. But wait, the dog's okay. Look, the dog's all right. Yeah, the dog's running back to the boy. He's jumping all over the boy, and the boy's hugging the dog, and the dog's licking the boy. The boy's licking the dog. And wait, look, there's a limousine. It's the airport. It's United Airlines. They found the parents. Apparently United had lost the parents in the baggage compartment. But now the whole family's back together again, and it sends a happy chill up your spine. Woo! And another chill. Whee! This could be dangerous. Wow! You just want to sit up and applaud for the movie because that was brilliant. What a great film. You're sitting there feeling all warm and fuzzy when suddenly the movie changes. It's a thriller. It's a chiller. It's one of those chop 'em up. And throw him off the back of the pickup truck movies. Look at that monster, he's hideous. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your entire life, and he's crouched behind that pile of trash. He's waiting for prey. The woman's walking towards him. She looks like your mom. It is your mom. Warn her about the monster. Tell her not to go by the monster. He jumps. He grabs her. She's pounding at his chest, ripping at his hair, clawing at his face. She pulls off the mask. It's your dad in a costume. Dad, what the heck you trying to do to mom? Go ahead, tell Dad what you think of him doing that to your mom like that. Put him in his place. Give him a piece of your mind. Shake your finger at him. Good choice of fingers. And look at Mom over there. Mom's laughing. Mom got him really good for Halloween, and he was just getting her back for April Fools. They're both laughing, and they're hugging, and they're kissing like they're in high school. They are sucking face. Hey, everybody, sit up straight. Everybody, sit up. Put on your seatbelt. Put on your 3D glasses. You're going up in the world's biggest roller coaster. 250 feet of vertical fury. They say you'll feel up to 6 G-force when this baby hits the first loop-de-loop. Hold on to the bars. It's going to be a white knuckler. 6 huge. There we go. Going down. Whoa. Whoa! Corkscrew turn, whoa! Whoa! Through the ice cold water. Whoosh! Drenched to the bone. Going back up. You're 150 feet in the air. Look at the people down there, they're so tiny. Wave at them. It's kind of stupid, they can't see you. Spit on them. Don't do that, don't do that. Oh great, somebody got the guy that works here. He just spit back, right in your eye. Lucky shot, dude, bet you couldn't do that again. Right in the other eye. Alright, dude, you're really disgusting. Right in your mouth. Oh, and he chews tobacco, too. Oh, great, somebody spewed on him. Now he took away all the track in front of us. Yeah, I tell you, we're going to go backwards, but look behind you. There's no track there either. We're just sitting up here at 150 feet, but wait, there's a sign that says tighten your seatbelt. Prepare for the vertical bungee drop. If you don't want to go, put your hands in the air. Maybe they'll let you off. Too late, free fall. Whoa! Retraction. Wedgie. Oh. Free fall. Woo! Retraction. Where's the first wedgie? Oh, I think it's stuck. No, I'm serious, man. I think it needs surgery. Everybody stand up and pull it out. It's really in there. Yeah, just pull up, stand up, get it out of there. And help your neighbor, too. There's a stuck. Ah, your 3D glasses just fell off. You realized it was just a movie. You take a deep breath in, and it resets your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your blood pressure. You reach up, you touch your nose. Everybody touch your nose. I'll help you, you're having trouble. And sleep. Hey, I got some itching powder. I'm going to sprinkle it on your toes. You got the world's worst case of athlete's foot right now, growing between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heel. You suddenly realize you got to get those shoes off and scratch those feet. Because giant mushroom fungus are growing between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heel. Yep, your feet are beginning to itch and burn and drive you crazy. You got to get those sneakers off, those sandals, those flip-flops. those shoes, those boots, whatever they are, just get them off and scratch those feet. Yeah, the more you scratch one foot, the more the other one itches. You start scratching one, the other one itches. Start scratching that one, the other one itches. It'll drive you crazy. If you had some hemp rope, you could just floss between your toes, and that would feel good. But you don't have any rope, so you need to use your sock. Just open your eyes and find a sock. Yeah. If you don't have a sock of your own, get one of your neighbor's socks. They got 2 of them. Yeah, just look to your left, grab that person's foot, take off their shoes, and grab that sock. Go ahead. Just you got to scratch, itch, floss between the toes. Yes, yes, yes. Gently between the toes. Gently. You don't want to hurt yourself. Hey, if you want even better relief, you grab your 2 shoes, you rub them together above your head. Yeah, just rub your shoes together above your head, that'll get rid of the itch. Yeah, if you rub them really fast, yeah, music starts coming out of your shoes. Oh, that's a good tune too. Makes you want to dance, doesn't it? It's the happy song. And all it does is make you feel happy all over. You just got to get up and boogie down. Everybody's dancing. Just get up and show them what you got. It's a dance party. But all good things must come to an end, and as the music begins to fade, everybody wants to find a seat. And you want to put your left foot in the right shoe, your right foot in the left shoe. Don't worry about your socks right now. Just put your feet back in your shoes, left foot in the right shoe, right foot in the left shoe. Yeah, it's a yin-yang positive, negative thing. It'll make sure the itch never comes back again. Yeah. We're going to let you sneak away, gorgeous. Yeah, you can have a seat out in the audience. Go ahead. Or go back to sleep. Okay. I don't care. It's all, yeah. And then everybody finds a sock. Everyone find a sock. You want to put on your hand because those are puppets. Everybody gets a puppet. You find a puppet. Yay. You have a puppet? Look at the ground for a puppet. See if there's an extra one. Yay, you got a puppet. It's SpongeBob. Yeah, that's why he's wet. Okay, hold up SpongeBob. Yay, let's all sing together. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Conservative yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
If nautical nonsense is something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
To float on the deck and act like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, that's enough. You did fine. Everybody give your puppet a big kiss. Yay. Tell you what, you've all been good sports for coming up here. We'd like to give each of you a $100 bill. If you'd like a $100 bill, just raise your hand. All right, these are the rules though. You have to hide your $100 bill someplace on you where it's going to be safe and no one's going to steal it, okay? Yeah, just hide your 100 someplace on you where no one's going to take it from you. Who didn't get one? Raise your hand. If you didn't get a $100 bill, just raise your hand. We'll give you 100. You just want to make sure you hide them someplace where they're going to be safe and no one's going to steal them, okay? Hey, if you've ever shoplifted, raise your hand. I'll give you a $100 bill. If you've ever borrowed something and not returned it, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. That's right, we're at $100 bills, and security says that there is a pickpocket out in the audience. They recognize this picture from the post office. They really recommend that everybody move their money. Everyone move your money in case they saw where you put it. Just make sure it's someplace safe on you where no one's going to steal it. Then you want to sit up and look real casual, like you're hanging out on a yacht, kicking back, soaking up some rays, working on your tan, sipping on a fruity beverage, and it's spiked, and you're drunk. You got a good buzz going on. You're drunker than a skunk. Yippee! You just realized you're completely a neighbor. A neighbor? A neighbor. You're pissed. You're so drunk. You can't even say your name without stuttering. What's your name, lady? Yeah, yeah. What's your name, sir? Michael? What's your name, ma'am? That's what I said too. You know what? You don't do anything. You do whatever you're doing. You know what? If we're drunk, they're gonna steal our money. We need to sit up and look mean. Everyone sit up and look real mean. You're one mean human being. You're bad. You are gangsta. Show them how gangsta you are. You're from the wrong side of the tracks. They mess with you, you're gonna hurt them. You're bad like a bear. Show them how mean a bear is. You're vicious like a vampire. Wild and wily like a Wolverine. Yeah, you're angry like the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's mean. You know why the Easter Bunny's mean? He lays eggs. That's right. Let's show him how mean the Easter Bunny is. Everyone assume the egg-laying position. All right, here we go. You ready? Push. 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 All right, shake it out. Shake it out. All right, they're still laughing at us. We're gonna have to lay a medium-sized egg. That was just a small egg. Everyone assume the medium-sized egg-laying position. All right, here we go. You ready? Push! 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 Shake it out. Alright, relax. Turns out you didn't have to be mean after all because these are good people in this town and that's a good thing because all your $100 bills they just turned into ice cubes. And oh man, are they cold. Get them out of there. Oh man, they'll freeze your heebie-jeebies off. Dude, they are freezing. Oh man, that doesn't do much for your manhood. Did you get them all? Can't tell the cold spots from the wet spots. Get them out of there. Did you get them all? All right, they're back to room temperature. Go ahead and grab as many as you'd like now. And hide them real good. One more time so nobody steals them. Where they're safe. No one would dare try and take them. Then reach up, touch your nose. And sleep. Hey, in a moment I'm going to wake you all up. You're not going to remember one single thing that happened up here on stage today. Not one single thing. Will you remember? from this moment past. But everything I share with you from this moment forward, you will remember deeply implanted in your subconscious mind. The first thing I'd like to share with you is that no matter what anyone tells you, you will have no desire to hit the hypnotist. Second thing I'd like to share with you is that when you go back to your seat, you're going to discover you're filled with lots of vim, lots of vigor, lots of energy. In fact, for the rest of the afternoon, the rest of the evening that you are here at this fair, you're going to feel absolutely awesome. You're going to feel great until you go home. And when you go home and you're ready for bed and your head hits the pillow, that's when you'll fall deep sound asleep. And you'll have one of the most restful, peaceful sleeps you've ever experienced. If for any reason you need to get up, you can get up. You will address that need to the best of your ability. But when appropriate, if appropriate, you'll again be able to go back to sleep once again when your head hits the pillow. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to feel awesome! You will have had the very best night's sleep you've ever experienced. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to want to email the North Carolina State Fair. That's right, you're going to want to email the North Carolina State Fair, and you're going to want to say to them in that email, hey, that hypnotist, Alan Sands, he's really good. You should have him at our state fair. Yeah, don't laugh, lady, this is marketing. Serious. You could help too, you know. Let's see. Meeny, miny. Young lady, I'm touching. After you got back to your seat, when I say Muppets, you are Miss Piggy. You're going to stand up, start yelling for Kermit. Kermie! Kermie! You'll continue yelling until you find him. Kermie! Person I'm touching, you are Kermit the Frog. The third time you hear your name, you're going to stand up and start yelling, here I am, you fabulous porker. You'll run over, give her a big hug, swing her around. You're so glad she found you. You're Miss Piggy. When I say Muppets, you are Kermit looking for Miss Piggy. When you hear your name, Kermie, on the third yell, you'll stand up and yell, here I am, you fabulous porker. Run over, give her a big hug. Young lady, I'm touching. If you're married, raise your hand. If your husband's here with you, raise your hand. No. Anyone know this young lady? Anyone here with her? Daughter? Sister? Friend? Neighbor? Sister-in-law? Cool. She's still married? No. Okay. She living in sin? Okay. She have a significant other? No. All right. Young lady, I'm touching. Let's see. Every time I say Lumberton, Mazda, Kia, you're going to stand up, slap your bottom, and yell, who's your daddy? Gentlemen, I'm touching. Every time she slaps her bottom and yell, who's your daddy? You're going to run over, slap her bottom, and yell, I'm your daddy. You have one thing to remember, one thing only. Every time she slaps your bottom and yell, who's your daddy? You're going to run over, slap her bottom, and yell, I'm your daddy. 1, slowly awakening. 2, as your subconscious mind regresses back to its conscious state. 3, filled with vim, vigor, and energy. 4, no ill side effects, no dizziness, no headaches, feeling absolutely awesome. On the count of 5, you'll be wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wide awake. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see, we lost a couple of people, and we're going to start the show all over again. Just a couple of minutes. How long do you think you've been up here so far? Just got up here. What do you say, buddy?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. What do you say, hon?
30 minutes.
You're going for 30. What do you say, buddy? Just got up here. Interesting, isn't it? You lose all concept of time oftentimes. Not all the time, but sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And it's why we use time tunnels and we use our watches as icons in hypnosis. Let's give them all a big round of applause. They found their socks and shoes. I also have a pair of glasses that belong to someone. Whose glasses? Someone from the audience? Over there. All right, there you go. Yay. Please do not talk to them as they sit down. You will distract them, and I still need their attention. Is that your hat, buddy? Your cap? Yeah. Cool. All right. Please don't talk to them. If you talk to them, they'll be paying attention to you and not to me, and I need their attention for just a few more moments. Anyway, I do videotape the show. If anyone's interested in a copy, I make high-quality DVDs, and I make them overnight. The DVDs are $20, okay? If you want to talk to me about that, come on up and talk to me. If you don't want one today, but you might want one in the future, I've got business cards up here on the bale of straw and over here next to this plant. If you want to grab a business card, that'd be great. If you videotaped any of the show, I ask you to please grab a business card. And remember to post and follow me on Facebook, okay? Take your video, post it on my page on Facebook. I'd greatly appreciate it. There's Facebook pages on the back of the business cards. Anyway, are there any Muppet fans in the audience? Muppets? See, some people come for the rides. Not everybody. Wide awake, you two. She's checking him out. I like that. Anyway, I would like to thank McDonald's for sponsoring this stage, as well as your Mazda Kia dealer here in Lumberton. Lumberton Mazda Kia is our sponsor, and they make it possible for me to be here. So one more time, Lumberton Mazda Kia. They do have 3 wonderful Mazdas over here. I'm sorry, 1 Mazda and 2 Kias over there. So Lumberton Mazda Kia. One more time, Lumberton Mazda Kia. Lumberton Mazda Kia? So you like the hug, she likes this. It's strange what happens as we get older, huh? No, one more time. Lumberton Mazda Kia. They are my sponsors. If anyone's looking for your daddy, it's this young man right over here. Wide awake, sir. You need to stop spanking this woman, okay? Just, if you're gonna do that, get her phone number, talk about it later. Give these two a big round of applause. Dude, make sure you got your own underwear, okay? Psst. Your own underwear? Okay. Hey, I got another show at 8 o'clock and another one at 10 o'clock this evening, so come on back. We'll do it again. We'll see you all then. Bye-bye, everybody.